Exploring space missions. Let's learn all about space. Discover the wonders of space exploration.
Cool things happen with technology, especially in space stuff, in the last part of the 1900s. This led to making spaceships and trips to space doable. After that, over 1,000 man-made satellites have been sent up to circle the Earth. Also, people sent missions to take a good look at different things in our solar system. We're going to talk about all this in this part of the video. The first person to go into the space in a spacecraft was Yuri Gagarin of the then USSR. He orbited the Earth in 1961. The first person to step on the Moon, 1969, was Neil Armstrong of USA. Rakesh Sharma of India orbited the Earth in 1984 in a Russian spacecraft. Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams of Indian origin also participated in space explorations through missions organized by NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration of USA. Need and importance of space missions. Space missions are like exciting journeys to explore outer space. They help us discover new things about planets, stars, and galaxies. Space missions also create awesome inventions, like GPS and weather satellites, that we use every day. By studying space, we learn about our own planet and how to take care of it. We can contact a person in any part of the world within a second. We can gather information about worldwide events sitting at home. All know the importance of Internet. Due to Internet, every information is available at our fingertips. It has become possible to get advance alert about natural calamities and take proper precautions. During war, it is possible to get information about the actions of the enemy through aerial surveillance using satellites. Natural satellite. A natural satellite is an astronomical object orbiting the Earth or any other planet. The Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. Some other planets in the solar system have more than one natural satellites. Artificial satellite. Artificial satellite. A man-made object revolves around the Earth or any other planet in a fixed orbit. It is called an artificial satellite. A man-made object revolves around the Earth or any other planet in a fixed orbit. It is called an artificial satellite. The first artificial satellite Sputnik was sent to space by Soviet Union in 1957. Today, more than 1,000 satellites are orbiting the Earth. The satellites work on solar energy. So, solar photovoltaic panels are attached on both sides of these satellites like wings. Instruments are installed in the satellites to receive and transmit signals from and to the Earth. Type of satellite. Depending on their functions, satellites are classified into following categories. Weather satellite, Earth observation satellite, communication satellite, broadcast satellite, navigational satellite, military satellite, Earth observation satellite, weather satellite. It is used to study and prediction of weather. Earth observation satellite. It is used to study of forests, deserts, oceans, polar ice on the Earth's surface, exploration and management of natural resources, observation and guidance in case of natural calamities like flood and earthquake. Study of forests, deserts, oceans, polar ice on the Earth's surface, exploration and management of natural resources, observation and guidance in case of natural calamities like flood and earthquake. Communication satellite. Establish communication between different locations in the world through use of specific waves. Broadcast satellite. Telecasting of television programs. Navigational satellite. Fix the location of any place on the Earth's surface in terms of its very precise latitude and longitude. Military satellite. Collect information for security aspects. Orbits of artificial satellites. High Earth orbits. Height from the Earth's surface greater than 35,780 kilometers. Medium Earth orbit. Height above the Earth's surface 2,000 kilometers to 35,780 kilometers. Low Earth orbits. Height above the Earth's surface 180 kilometers to 2,000 kilometers. High Earth orbits. Height from the Earth's surface greater than 35,780 kilometers. If the height of the satellite's orbit above the Earth's surface is greater than or equal to 35,780 kilometers, the orbit is called high Earth orbit. A satellite revolving in an orbit 35,780 kilometers above the Earth's surface will take around 24 hours to complete one revolution. Medium Earth orbit. Height above the Earth's surface 2,000 kilometers to 35,780 kilometers. If the height of the satellite orbit above the Earth's surface is in between 2,000 km and 35,780 kilometers, the orbits are called medium Earth orbits. The geostationary satellites orbit above the equator. These are, therefore, not useful in the study of polar regions. Low Earth orbit. Height above the Earth's surface, 180 kilometers to 2,000 kilometers. If the height of the satellite orbit above the Earth's surface is in between 180 kilometers and 2,000 kilometers, the orbits are called low Earth orbits. The satellites used for scientific experiments and atmospheric studies revolve in low Earth orbits. Depending on the height of their orbits, they complete one revolution in around 90 minutes. Satellite launch vehicles. Satellite launch vehicles are used to place the satellites in their specific orbits. The structure of the launch vehicle is decided by the weight of the satellite and the type of satellite orbit. The fuel of the vehicle also depends on these factors. For launching the vehicle, the fuel and this imparts a specific engine in the first stage are used. Velocity to the vehicle and takes it to a certain height. Once the fuel in this first stage is exhausted, the empty fuel tank and the engine are detached from the main body of the vehicle and fall either into a sea or on an unpopulated land. As the fuel in the first stage is exhausted, the fuel in the second stage is ignited. However, the vehicle now contains only one, i.e. the second, stage. The weight now being reduced, the vehicle can move with higher speed. Almost all vehicles are made of either two or more stages. As an example, the structure of a polar satellite launch vehicle, PSLV, developed by ISRO of India is shown in figure. Download study material, solve example and notes from description.
Please share, like and subscribe our video and channel.